The Book of the Dead wasn't just some ancient Egyptian bedtime story. It was a dark, step-by-step guide on how to cheat death, and what would happen if you failed. You won't believe what the Egyptians thought awaited them in the afterlife. Imagine this. You're an ancient Egyptian, and you've just kicked the bucket. But death is just the beginning of your journey. You've got a long, treacherous road ahead, filled with supernatural challenges and otherworldly beings. And your only lifeline, a collection of spells, incantations, and instructions meticulously written down in what we now call the Book of the Dead. This wasn't your average self-help book. It was a survival manual for the afterlife, a cheat sheet for the ultimate test. The Egyptians believed that to reach eternal paradise, you had to navigate a series of trials that would make your worst nightmares look like a walk-in the park. First up, you'd face the weighing of the heart ceremony. Picture this: your heart, the seat of your soul, placed on one side of a giant scale. On the other, a feather representing Mat, the goddess of truth and justice. If your heart was heavier than the feather, game over. You'd be devoured by a mit, a terrifying creature with the head of a crocodile, the front of a lion, and the back of a hippopotamus. Talk about a bad way to go. But wait, there's more. The Book of the Dead didn't just prepare you for Judgment Day. It armed you with spells to transform into different animals, navigate the treacherous waters of the underworld, and even breathe in the afterlife. Because, apparently, even in death, you needed to remember how to inhale and exhale. And let's not forget the demons and malevolent spirits lurking around every corner. The Book of the Dead had you covered there too, with incantations to ward off these supernatural nasties. It was like having a pocket-sized exorcist always at the ready. But here's the kicker. This wasn't just some spiritual mumbo-jumbo. The Egyptians took this stuff dead seriously. They spent fortunes having personalized copies of the Book of the Dead created, complete with intricate illustrations and their names inserted into the text. It was the ultimate afterlife insurance policy. So the next time you think about complaining about your daily grind, just remember, at least you don't have to prepare for a post-mortem obstacle course that would make even the toughest reality show look like childish play. The ancient Egyptians had it rough, even in death, and the Book of the Dead. It wasn't just a myth, it was their ticket to eternity, if they could follow the instructions correctly.